stars. Nothing can hold you back unless you want to. So if you gave into it because of whatever energies are around you, it's time for you to get bullheaded again. It's time for you to put on your sign and wear it boldly, that you are not going to be deterred or stopped. So this is you moving forward.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Hello, this is for the week of August 11th through the 17th. Now we're going to have a general overview of the astrology, and then we will go into specifics for each sign. We will also have specific tarot readings on each sign. As always, we do start out with the moon. So expect on the 15th, we're going to see the last quarter in Taurus at 23 degrees, 26 minutes. During the last quarter is when you celebrate the success, celebrate the project completion, and then we turn away and move forward. As we go back, we have to go all the way back and find the new moon in Taurus. When you set your intentions for this project, that occurred on May 19th of 2023 at 28 degrees of Taurus. The first quarter where you do all that work occurred on February 16th of 2024 at 27 degrees of Taurus. And then we looked at the full moon, which was May 7th of 2024 at 18 degrees of Taurus. And again, now we're at the last quarter ready to go on. Now, we're going to go over the void of course. If you recall, last week I reminded you that the void of course would begin on August 10th at 11:54 p.m. at 13 degrees of Pisces. It continues all the way through the 11th and into August 12th at 3:33 a.m. when it ends and the moon goes into the sign of Aries. Again, on the 13th, we begin another void at 3:53 p.m. at 21 degrees of Aries. It ends on the 14th at 6:22 a.m. when it enters into Taurus. On August 15th at 10:11 p.m., we go into another void of course at 23 degrees of Taurus, and it ends on the 16th at 9:01 when it enters into Gemini. Okay, Taurus, that fog is lifting with Mercury now direct. We can all breathe that collective sigh of relief. You'll feel the shift from bringing clarity. However, be cognizant there's still a 2-week post-shadow. Delays, confusion, or hesitation will ease up. We still have that kite, though. It's headed towards Saturn, leading us in that direction and pulling Mars along on the tail, creating that tension. So if you can, it'll help you to find that compromise between those two, between action and limitation. Now, we also have the same tension between Pluto and Mercury. There's that other kite perpendicular headed towards Mercury. So communication and change, transformation, something in there about communication needs to change. So if you can find that out, it'll relieve that tension. Saturn and Mars are giving this a push-pull feeling between ambition and limitation. You have a strong drive, yet you still have self-doubt. And be cautious. Mars is also opposite Neptune, which can give you a difficult time to distinguish between inspiration and escapism. The sun and the moon are working together. They are in a trine, and so is Saturn and Mercury. Midweek, we see the moon square Pluto. It also then squares Mercury. So some action must be taken there. There is also a journey needed through some deep emotional growth. and it may be emotionally intense, sometimes even transformative. Men squaring the moon squaring Mercury leads to intervention between what you feel and what you think. You may have some misunderstandings or speak before you fully process your emotions, so be cautious. Use the pause. Uranus conjunct the moon, you may find that you have feelings that you didn't know about. Surprise! And squared against the sun, it may have something to do with your core identity. If you are single, you may find connections through a home-based event or a local event. Look for comfort and authenticity. If you are coupled, you might enjoy an emotional reset, a grounding conversation. You may receive recognition in your career for some long-term efforts. You've built the credibility to answer any opportunity with confidence. Resist impulsive spending in the beginning of the week and watch for new income or unexpected gains. Venus is in Cancer and the sun is shifting. It may invite opportunities. Don, now what do you show in tarot?
Well, thank you, Ms. Bonnie, for that. Curious to see how tarot is going to think about that reading. Let's see what is in store for Taurus this week. Taurus the Bull. Lord have mercy. Your energy is not that strong, Taurus, is what I'm picking up. I'm picking up like you're just tired, picking up a tired energy, and the cards even feel heavy and tired. What's up with that, Taurus? Let's see what it is that the cards are trying to tell you. On the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. No, I love it. I love it. If you're going to have an energy that is supporting you, and again, this is your environmental energy. Remember, the bottom of the deck is the overall environmental energy. If you're going to have an environmental energy, take that High Priestess, because she is light and energetic and rebirth and newness and possibilities and energy. And think about it. We are in the period where we're getting ready to bring the crops in, right? So again, she is giving birth to these crops, and that's that energy, giving birth to this newness, this vitality. So when you have this kind of energy, Taurus, I'm getting the sense, because I picked it up before I even pulled the first card, about that heaviness. Maybe you need, again, something to tug you out of this space that you've been in. Maybe it's been heavy. Maybe that's where this is headed. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at this, the Six of Wands. It's time to rise above. It's time to shake off the yoke of what has happened in the past. Shake off that summer malaise. Shake off whatever has been holding you back, or whatever you think has been holding you back. Because Taurus, nothing can hold you back unless you want to. So if you gave into it because of whatever energies are around you, it's time for you to get bullheaded again. It's time for you to put on your sign and wear it boldly, that you are not going to be deterred or stopped. So this is you moving forward in a very big way. This is you taking control. It's a Six of Wands, taking control and rising to the moment, rise to the occasion. And it's interesting because apparently there's going to be an occasion this week. So let's see if the cards are going to take us down that path to find the occasion. But when that occasion happens, again, it's that new life, new energy, new possibilities. And so, Taurus, get ready for a week where you finally are stepping back into your power. I'm loving that energy. Look at this, Nine of Cups. I'm telling you, it is wonderful. This is really telling you, step out of this malaise. I mean, there's something going to happen this week that's going to make you very happy. And I think it's going to be fortuitous. And I think more importantly, the universe is delivering this to you, because maybe, again, you've been going through a bit of a muck, a mess, a yuck, or whatever you want to call it. But now you're, again, coming to a time where you're like, okay, it's my turn. And so step into your power. We have an Empress here, which is wonderful. Again, that's fertile, that's fertility. Don't be surprised if you're going to be given an opportunity for a new position. This could be, again, because there's that High Priestess energy and that Empress energy. So this is fertility. So if you have been wanting to maybe procreate for the reason of having a child, not just procreating, if you know what I mean. If you've been wanting to have a child, this could be a great week to find out you're pregnant. This could be a great week to find out if you have been going down the adoption trail. that a child has come along and you have found that wonderful child to adopt, because this is that fertile energy. This is that. If you have been thinking about starting a business and the opportunity may land on your doorstep, there may be somebody who says, hey, I need somebody to do this right now. And you're like, hey, that's what I've been thinking about doing in my business, and then get it done. This could be a possibility where you're driving along and you realize there's a problem. There's something that's not getting resolved, and you know a way to fix it. So you may even create your own product this week or service because you found a need, you found a void, you found a problem that can be resolved. Therefore, you're bringing that to the forefront, therefore making an opportunity to fix a problem and make some money. Not a bad deal in that way. The point is, there's something new coming along this week. Something new is going to celebrate, something new and exciting that is going to shake you out of your malaise and give you a focus. It's going to give you a direction. You may even find another job. You're like, you know what? I was happy where I am, or I was comfortable. And happy is not the word, not in the energy it was before this. I was comfortable where I was, but I didn't have the impetus to move and look for something. And guess what? It's going to show up on your doorstep. So there is something very big and something new coming your way, depending on what you've been looking for. And additionally, if you've been dating a long time and you've been expecting that proposal, don't be surprised if you get that proposal this week, because this is also that kind of energy of, you know what? Again, Taurus shifted. Taurus is like, I'm gonna propose. You know, we kind of got stagnant, our relationship, we need to fire it up. I'm gonna propose, you know. There's many good things here. So Taurus, be ready, be prepared. And look at that, the Ace of Wands. That's the start. That's the start of the new phase, the new direction. So it could be, again, specifically a job because it is a Wands, but it could also be, again, a work toward the change, whatever the newness is. Okay, so it's, again, if it's working toward helping a baby come into this world, helping an adoption process finalize, helping maybe a new home because you may be looking for a new home or a new car. Again, all kinds of possibilities here. And I'll give you one more thing, that this is going to be out of the blue, but I think this is possibility too. If you have been looking to get into paying attention to your health and getting on a physical fitness situation, I think about it. This is that fertility. This is the energy for that. So don't be surprised if maybe, just maybe, you can wind up getting, because the universe is delivering for you as well, this challenging energy to go forward and embrace in a very positive way this new fitness regime, and it could be including weight loss. So this would be a great time if you haven't thought about doing weight loss and you need to, or you think you do, then this would be a great time to do it, because that fertility is there, that energy is there. And again, it's going to be a little work, but you're ready for it. Again, Taurus, your energy is coming out. This is your season. This really is a great season. August is going to be great for you. Take control of this month. Use this energy, be it child, be it home, be it house, be it car, be it job, be it weight loss, whatever it is. Do it all. Do it all. What the hell? Why not shake it all up? Miss Bonnie, Taurus is on fire. On fire.
That's wonderful.
Let's have a conversation.
Our background, we're on fire.
Exactly, it fits. Yes, yes. Let's take a look, Miss Bonnie, and compare the two, and get from your point of view how astrology fit this conversation.
I think it fits perfectly. We've talked about releasing this fog, finding clarity, moving forward. They're just getting that extra boost. And it fits for Taurus. I know a big Taurus in my life, and they're just embarking on this weight loss program and trying to get things moving again. So yeah, I think it fits perfect.
You know, it's interesting when you say release that, whatever. I thought my mind went to the 1980s movie, Clash of the Titans, when they say release the Kraken, you know, and this big thing comes out and it becomes part of the, you know, it's like when you said that, I'm thinking release the Kraken, but this is good. This is a good Kraken. This is the Kraken that gets out there and stimulates the energy of Taurus for the rest of the year, because this energy I felt is lasting. This is not a blip. This is not a momentary thing. This really was such very positive. And it's also a ground, it sets the standard for the moving forward, which is that Ace of Wands we talked about. And so it's like setting a standard from which to build upon. And so I think that this is going to last. This is going to carry them through the end of the year if they utilize it properly. So Taurus, please, if nothing else, make sure that you own your power this week. Even if you can't seem to start something new in your mind, that doesn't mean it hasn't started. By owning your power, that in and of itself can be that spark that takes hold down the road. So with that said, Miss Bonnie, how can we have everybody else take a little power in us?
Well, there's a little button down in the lower right-hand corner that just gives us all kinds of goosebumps. Hit that subscribe button, and there's a little notification bell. Set it to all. Anytime we go live or post a video, you'll get a little bit of a message to let you know. Now, once you've done that, if you're on my channel, Your Love Goddess, hop over to Mr. Don's Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Do the same thing. You know, repetition is the creation of a habit. When you're done there, go to Cards and Constellations. I keep disappearing. And do the same thing there. Hit subscribe, set that notification bell, and above all, share the video out. You don't know how many times we hear that, you know, that wasn't for me, but it was for me. So you never know who it's going to resonate with.
Also, if you're going to have a habit, we are one of the best habits you can have, because we bring
absolutely.
love, light, and joy. So have it all over us. We're good with that. With that said, though, we're going to let you go. Have an amazing week, Taurus. Send us a message. Let us know how this resonates with you, especially when you've tapped it and you realize, oh my gosh, this is what I needed to hear. And with that said, I'm going to let you go. Love, light, and blessings, but from Miss Bonnie and her family, me and my family, to you and yours. Until next week, have a great one. And remember, start something fresh, start something new, celebrate. Bye.